Okay, good morning students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. Now as you know, we are doing the third chapter, that is Hasmina's butterfly. Okay, now do you remember what we did in the last video, that is the previous video? Do you remember? Yes students. We had done a listening activity, that was a listening comprehension, right? I had read a story to you and I had given a small activity of your course book, that was the I observe section, and I asked you to write the answers in your notebook, and I hope you have done that, right? Okay, so today we will be doing the remaining exercises of the I understand section. There are still many exercises left as you did the I observe section, right, in your course book. So there are many more exercises, many more activities for you to learn, and you will really enjoy these activities. They are very interesting. You will also get extra knowledge. Okay, it is all connected to the lesson, that is Hasmina's butterfly. Everything is connected to the butterfly and it is very, very interesting. So you will enjoy learning through activities. Okay, activities of your course book. Okay students, so let's see the remaining exercises of your course book. Okay students, now as you know, we are doing the third chapter and this is the seventh part, that is, this is the seventh video of the chapter, okay, of the third chapter. Now let's see the exercises of the course book. Okay students, see, now there is an exercise called think and reflect, okay, in your course book after the chapter gets over. See, it is on page number, you can see the page number 23. Okay, so now we will be doing this activity. It is you have to do this, okay students, and this is based on the lesson. Now I will just read the questions to you. See over here, how do you think the butterfly felt inside the glass jar? Okay, now this is about your thinking. This is about how you feel. You have to write the answer according to how you feel. So what you have to write in this answer, how do you think the butterfly felt inside the jar, means you have to write that how the butterfly must have felt inside the jar. You can write the answer as you feel. Okay, what is your thinking about the butterfly? Okay, what is your thinking about the feelings of the butterfly? Okay, so this also you can do it in your English notebook. Now see the second one. Do you think Hasmina did the right thing by trapping the butterfly inside the jar without food and water? Okay, so here the question is that did Hasmina did right when she put the butterfly in the glass jar and there was no food for the butterfly, there was no water for the butterfly. So you have to answer that did Hasmina did the right thing by trapping the butterfly. Trapping means she put it inside the jar. So you have to write in this answer that was it right or was it wrong. Okay, so what do you think, that you have to write in the answer. Okay students, and the last one is, why was Hasmina feeling a little empty herself? Do you think she cared for the butterfly? Now you know in the last scene finally the butterfly flew away, right? The butterfly flew away. So then it is given that Hasmina was feeling empty. Okay, she was feeling that something is gone. So you have to write that why she was feeling empty. Okay, you have to write in this answer that why she was feeling empty. And again you have to give another answer also, that do you think she cared for the butterfly? Okay, it is given that she was feeling empty. Okay, so first you have to write why she was feeling empty. Then you have to write that do you think she cared for the butterfly? This also you have to write according to your thinking. You may think yes, she cared for the butterfly, then you may think no, she did not care for the butterfly. So it is according to your thinking. Okay, so this exercise is about think and reflect, means you yourself have to think and answer these exercises. Okay, the questions of these exercises. Did you understand students? Okay, so please do it in your English notebook. Okay, write the question, write think and reflect, then write the question and the answer. Okay, Now see, we will move to the next exercise activity, that is link. I link. Now I link means we are going to learn something related to the lesson. Okay, we are going to learn something extra. We are going to learn something extra which is very necessary for you to know. Okay, this is important knowledge which will help you a lot. Now see, I will just read it. Okay, now what is the first line? See, I will just explain to you. Have you ever heard people talking about blogs? What do you think a blog is? Okay, so you know, there is nowadays you will see newspapers, whenever you see the internet, whenever you see whenever you read some articles. So there is nowadays this word is mentioned a lot everywhere, that is blog. It is given over here, see, B-L-O-G, blog. Okay, and many people talk about it, that I have read a blog, that blog was very good. Then you know, sometimes when you see the net, then you say that you will see many blogs are written. Please read my blog. This blog is written by so and so. This blog is written by someone. This blog written by this person is very good to read. Okay, so now we are going to learn what is exactly a blog. Okay, it is something related to the internet. You must have seen, because see, there is a photo of the mouse over here. Can you see? Okay, now see, they have explained what is blog. A blog is the short form for web blog. Okay, so what is blog? It is a short form for web blog. It is an online journal that could be personal or topical and can be read by the general public. So you know, it is an online journal. It is like an online book. Okay, there are different, it is based on different topics. As you read a book, as you read a magazine, so this is something online. It is like an online magazine. Okay, and it can be read by the general public. A blog is for general public. All the people can read it. It is not something private. It is not something personal. Okay, so, and it can be on any topic. It could be a personal topic, it could be a topical topic. Topical means a general topic. Okay, so it is like an online journal, means it is like an online magazine, means you have to read it online. You have to read it on the internet. It is a web page or website that is usually regularly updated and contains a writer's personal observations, opinions and feelings about something. So you know, blog, a particular person writes a blog. Okay, as a writer writes a book, you know, no, an author writes a book. So in the same way, a blog is also written by a writer. Okay, a blog is also written by a writer, and what he does, he continuously adds something new things. Okay, he adds new topics. It is like a magazine. So he every day, after some time, he adds new topics. Now you are seeing online YouTube videos, so you know, your teachers are also adding new videos and you continuously see videos, right? So in the same way, in this blog also, one blog is made by a particular writer, and he adds new topics every time. Whenever there is a new topic, you will come to know that okay, this writer has updated a new topic. Okay, so blog means understood. It is an online magazine. It is like an online journal, like an online book, and it is written by a writer, and he keeps on writing new topics. He keeps on writing on new topics. Okay, students, and he keeps on writing his personal feelings. Okay, his personal observation, opinions, and he keeps on writing what he feels about something. A blog is informational and written in an informal way, much like a diary entry. So a blog is informational, means it is very informational. It gives you information, and it is written in an informal way. It is not written in a very formal way. Informal means it is written in a very friendly way. It is written in a very friendly way, and it is like a diary entry. You will study about diary entry also in your 5th class. Diary entry means when you note some things in a diary. Okay, so that is called diary entry. When you note some important points in a diary, it is called diary entry. The only exception being that it is on the internet. Okay, so everything is same, like everything as you write in a diary. Okay, you write your feelings in a diary. So in the same way, the writer also writes his feelings, but this is online. Okay, it is online. He writes it online. He writes it on the internet. It is not in a diary or a book. So this is called a blog, students. Blogs do not have a fixed format or style. Okay, they do not have a fixed format. I told you it is very informal. Informal means you can write it any way you want. There is no fixed way to write it. Okay, the writer can write in any way he wants. There is no fixed format or style. A blog can be funny, so the writer can make funny blogs. It can be inspirational, means it can be very inspiring. It can teach you something. Personal or informational. It can be very personal. Personal means he writes his personal feelings. Okay, he writes what he thinks. He can write about himself also. Okay, so he can write even personal or informational. It can be something that gives you a lot of knowledge. Okay, now read this blog about some interesting and unusual plants around the world. Now see, they have given an example of a blog below, and it is about what? It is about interesting and unusual plants. So it is about some unusual plants around the world. Unusual means very different plants. You normally see plants, right, around you, but this blog, now you know what is a blog. It is like an online magazine. Okay, now this blog, this topic is about some unusual plants, some different types of plants about which you have never heard. Okay, they are not very normal plants. They are very unusual. They are not found everywhere. Okay, they are very rare. They are very rarely found. So in this blog we are going to learn about some plants, okay, which are found around the world, not only in India or not only in your country. It is found around the world. See, can you see? From here it is starting. See, the fascinating world of plants. Can you see, students? Yes, see, then they have given the different plants which are very unusual. I'll just turn the page. See, all these are different types of plants. Okay, students. So now this we will do in the next video. Okay, because otherwise you will get bored. So I will teach you about this blog in the next video. Okay, students. Okay, students, so I wanted to teach you about blogs, that what is a blog, and that is why I only taught you today about the blog, so that you can concentrate on blog, on what is a blog. Okay, so the blog about plants I did not explain you, because then it would become a very long video, right? And it would be too much for you to understand also. Then you would lose interest. So I taught you only about the blog in detail, so that you know what is a blog, and you understood what is a blog, right? It is like an online magazine. It is like an online journal, and different topics are written, okay, as you're reading a book, but it is online. So that is called a blog, and it is written by a writer. Okay, and the next topic will be about a blog that is given in your textbook. There is an example of blog about plants that is given in your textbook. So in the next video I will be explaining you about the blog. Okay, so for your homework what you can do is you can just read the blog. You can just read the topic about the plants, so that you get an idea of what we are going to learn in the next video. Okay, students, so I hope you have learnt a new thing, right? I hope you have understood, and I hope that you have really enjoyed learning this new topic about blog. Okay, so thank you for watching my video, and have a nice day.